Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here from T-Game and Tech on the Dragon Rider Network, and today I'm going to bring you a little iOS game review of the game Tank Hero, which is available for iPhone and the iPod Touch. So let's get right into the review. So this is the main screen of the game, and as you can see, you have many different options. You can play, options, stats, info, and you can go to Game Center, Facebook, and or Twitter to share what you're doing with the game. So we're just going to go to info first, and we're just going to look at some of the stuff. Basically, it just says who it's developed by, what version it is. Stats gives you your playtime, your kills, your score. And options gives you the chance to change your sound effects, music, whether or not there's vibrating, the camera type, whether it follows you or if it's fixed, and your control type. And this is a big part of this game, being able to change your controls. So you just go to play. You can select whatever you want to play. There's campaign, survival, and time trial. I'm just going to show a little bit of campaign and survival right now. In campaign, there's all kinds of different levels. You can get different medals, and you can unlock further levels by completing earlier levels. So we're just going to go to this first level. I'm going to show you guys basically how it works. And this is with the dual log stick on screen to the left and being able to tap to fire wherever you want. And these first missiles, they bounce off walls. These are your basic stock missiles, and they're unlimited. And so you control your tank with the left analog, and you fire by tapping where you want the missile to go. It's a little weird at first, but I got used to it fairly quick. So I prefer that way, but I'm going to show you guys the other ways as well. So just go back, and we're going to change our style to swipe and tap. So you're going to swipe, and then you're going to tap where you want to go. So it gives you a couple directions here when you first start. We're going to hit OK. Tap on the target to fire. So okay, we get it. So this method is probably the least effective in my opinion, because you really don't get to control. You get to control where you go, but it's not really, because you follow this track that you predetermine, and then you try to fire while you're moving on this track, and you can't really see what you're doing. As you can see, you have 3 hearts. You get hit with a little missile, which takes away a heart. There's bigger howitzers that you get hit that take away your whole life, or the triple missiles that'll take all of you in one hit. So we're going to switch the input to dual virtual pads. So basically this is kind of like a more Xbox feel or PlayStation feel. I still think this is kind of gimmicky. It's a little buggy. It doesn't work at times. Sometimes when I'm moving around my just like that, it just switches directions and you can't really aim. I'm not very good with this way. I'd say it's probably the second best. As you can see, I just got killed. I didn't even get a hit in. We're going to retry it, and I'm actually going to pick up the phone because you just can't play with the phone on a stand. So we're going to try it again this time, and I think this method works once you get used to it. And I think if there's an update, maybe like a little less buggier, because it seems to jump around a lot. I think it could be the best way to play. As of now, like I said, I prefer the left dual pad and using the tap to fire. So now I'm just going to change my input back to the D-pad on the left and tapping to fire, because I just think that works best for me as of now. So when you go to select a world, you can select other worlds. There's this world that plays on wood, and you have obstacles you have to break as a cannon. I haven't gotten to these further worlds yet, so I don't really know what's involved in there. But each world has its own set of challenges you can overcome, and new tanks that have different abilities that you're fighting against. Some tanks have howitzers that blow you up completely. Some have triple shot, and you can see a little bit of that in survival as well. And so survival is basically you go through different phases and you try to survive, basically like a survival game, but you do get 3 hearts every different wave, so that kind of helps makes sure you don't just die from an accidental one shot in like the first level. So you can see I beat the first wave easily, and it gives you your score and your medal. And right here you can upgrade your cannon. So right here's your stock cannon, and you can get spread cannon. So basically it fires that's your triple shot. You can do the heat seeker, and you can do the howitzer, which causes a big explosion, and the howitzer can shoot over walls. Each of them costs a credit. Right now I have 700 credits. I don't have enough to buy anything, but basically that's how that works. And to access them, all you gotta do is type on the weapon, and you can choose whatever weapon you want to use during survival. Now this is just a later level in the campaign, just to show you the different kind of tanks. There's blue tanks that are firing regular missiles, and you have your red tanks firing howitzers, which can shoot over walls, like I said before. And it's really gets complicated. Like you see, I just died. It gets a little really hard even earlier on in the game. It takes me a couple tries to beat a level, but I guess that's good. You don't want a game that's too easy, but sometimes I think it gets a little on the hard side and makes things a little bit more difficult. And the controls, I think they could be fixed because I often feel like I'm reaching over the screen. I can't really see what I'm doing. But other than that, it's a good game for only 99 cents. I think it's a good buy. So if you're interested in this, check it out on the App Store. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Dragon Rider Network. If you like more of my videos, you can visit my channel and subscribe as well. So thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.